Hi guys, my name is Edwin. Today I'm going to do a small presentation for the lab one, working with pivot tables for my business intelligence class. This lab which I'm doing today contains information on COVID-19 cases reported in Ontario during the past few months. So let's just get started. So the contents of this presentation will be why I chose this topic, information on COVID-19, screenshots from Excel, screenshots on chart and data, and references. And the link to the video will be updated once I upload my video to YouTube. Why I chose this topic? The main reason why I chose this topic was that people are still not aware of the COVID-19 cases and the underlying issue behind it. Once you get affected by COVID-19, sometimes it's so hard to get back to your normal life because in some people it can affect you in a very different way. It all depends on your immune system, and people still doesn't care. They don't follow all the they never follow the safety measures. I've seen people who doesn't wear a mask who still just walk out without a mask. They're endangering themselves and others, making them more open to getting this disease, right? So I just want them to see this information, the data which I have, which shows the number of COVID-19 cases and the number of deaths that's being reported in Ontario. So the COVID-19 is a disease that is a mild or moderate illness in people, and most people usually recover without hospitalization. The first presumptive case in Ontario was reported on January 25th. So as you can see, the information which I'm going to show you today will contain information from January 26th to September 26th, 2020 on COVID-19 cases in Ontario. Um, People needs to be aware about this increasing number of cases. As you can see in the following charts, which I'm going to show you, the number of cases has been increasing, and this is an indication that we're going to get hit by a second wave of pandemic. And also, studies have shown that this is just a small fact. Studies have shown that there's two major groups of people who are getting affected by this: the older people and the people who have severe heart or lung issues. As we move forward, this was the raw data which I collected online from the Ontario data website. This was the clean data I did, expanded all the columns. You can see all the dates, you can see all the confirmed positive cases and all the deaths. So here we have the pivot table which I created. I did select mainly three rows or three columns. That was the months. Did divide it into January, February till September. The sum of confirmed positive cases, the sum of deaths, and that was my data which I kind of took to create my pivot chart. Took to create my chart. As you can see on the right side, there's a small chart which I created from this data. And on the right end of the screen, you can see all the fields which I selected. So there is reported date, confirmed positive cases, and deaths. So I took all these three information to create my chart right here. This is my final chart, which I ended up coming with. So we have a small heading, we have data on the number of confirmed positive cases, that's the blue line, and the sum of deaths, that's the orange line. As you can see, there has been a decline in number of confirmed positive cases till August, but there has been an increase by almost 6% from August to September, which is an indication that we're going to get hit by a second wave. And the number of sum of deaths has been declining from August to September because there has been a decline in sum of confirmed positive cases. But if this confirmed positive cases keeps climbing up, we'll see the sum of deaths climbing up back up again because they both go together. And these are the references from where I got my information from. Let's go to the Excel page. This was the raw data which I got from the website. I copied it made it into a clean data. I expanded all the columns. To create the pivot table, I selected the whole data right here, just like this. clicked on pivot table and clicked OK. And as I pressed OK, we got a new sheet. It was actually empty, and then we had this on the right corner of the screen. As you can see, we have this pivot table fields, and I selected all the three fields which I required to create my chart. That was the reported date, confirmed positive cases, and the deaths. I selected these three fields. We have all the dates divided into months, that is January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. All the data which I'm showing here starts from January 26th to September 26th. And all these information, some of confirmed positive and some of deaths, were in numeric form. It was in numbers, and I did convert them into percentage, and it was just right click on the field, show values as percentage of grand total. The same thing with sum of deaths, show values as percentage of grand total. To create my chart, I did click on all this, select the whole information, the whole pivot table, click on chart. You could usually click on recommended charts and see what you get. I selected combo, and then I did do a small alteration here and there. This is not what I actually selected. It was different. I did select all the data to be in lines. And also, if you go to the next screen, which is my final presentation, final showcase of the data, we have a small heading here saying COVID-19 cases reporting January 26, 2020 to September 26, 2020. As you can see, for the sum of deaths, I had to make it my secondary axis. That is, I did right click on it, format data series, and then I did select secondary axis so that the values here gets aligned to my y-axis values. This is the percentage values, the number of cases and the number of deaths reported. So I had to make this my secondary axis so that my sum of confirmed positive cases and sum of deaths both gets aligned with my y-axis. And sum of confirmed cases, as you can see right here, it's been going down, but it's also been going up. We need to be more careful. We need to make sure that we sanitize our hands and then protect ourselves and others from not getting affected by COVID-19. I also did make some changes. It was actually plain lines. I did click on this edit button, selected a small style to display these small dots here. Also, when compared to the other one, I did remove these small tabs up here because I felt that these small information up there was not related or didn't give any more information. So I just right clicked on them, hide all feed buttons on chart. I did the same thing with this one too. So this is my final data. As you can see, take care guys. Bye.